Alright, hey, let's get this show on the road, shall we?
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil. How dare you, Marrow? Nah, you didn't really miss anything. Alrighty. Yeah, it's nice. We're doing this marathon. Obviously, is a lot of Resident Evil, but it isn't just Resident Evil. It feels like a lot of these end up being just Resident Evil, but I've got a couple of non-REs in here.
Thanks.
And it was just Marrow talking about how he's gonna welch on the buying of a PS4 Pro for you. You know, the usual. What a scumbag. Oh, goodness. So, you guys may not remember, but, or may not have been here, but I figured out the issue I was having with this game. Turns out I had VSync on, which I thought I had turned off, but apparently I did not. But now you can see stuff is moving even quicker than it was. And, yeah, we're going at optimal speeds. That smooth glide up the steps we get now. Exactly, yeah, VSync, and it's, by all accounts, it seems like it's generally just useless. It's the scumbag, not a scumbag. Oh, damn, Marrow. You were here for part of it? Yeah, it's a huge improvement. And the one problem is streaming at this time of the day, I can see my reflection in the TV and everything. All that outside light. Dan's game. Just makes it harder to see the game in general. Well, Matt, welcome in. Thank you for the host. Oh. Hey, Thrax, good to see ya. Yeah, you definitely wouldn't want that, Marrow. Dance streaming means it's time for bed. Yep, I get it. I get it. Yep, Thrax is here. Hey, Deadlink, good to see ya. Coming in with that peepo. Alright. It's good to see ya. Big old marathon, damn right. Yep. Yeah, this is a big one. We got 7 games lined up tonight. Two of which are not Resident Evil. Feels good, man. I mean, I love Resident Evil, as you guys well know, but it's nice to have other stuff in there. Not RE, Peepo, leave. Feels bad, man. Too real. Not Resident Evil. Exactly. Streamer should just be banned from his own channel for not playing only Resident Evil. But yeah, I'm excited. It also, with Onimusha and Dead Space both going pretty well, especially Onimusha after last night. It's exciting to just have new stuff, outside stuff, add into things like this, and just in general. Onimusha went really well last night. Those didn't see, I cut like roughly 20 minutes off of my real-time PB, and it was about 4 or 5 minutes in-game time. In-game time on that game is really weird. Dance. Baby rage. Hey, Autonaki, good to see ya. I hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, it would have been an even bigger time save if I didn't screw up the final 2 bosses. The final 2 bosses really wrecked me pretty bad. The Kaeda sections in that game, in that run, were I don't say they're perfect, but they're as far as I can tell, for what there is to do in them, I can't imagine doing them much better. I was very happy. Great, and you? I'm doing very well, thank you. I did start a little later than I wanted to, but that's okay. Yeah. It took me longer to get back with food and everything. And instead of just, you know, trying to eat my entire meal in the span of like 2 minutes, I just took my time and enjoyed it. Took a nap after job. Nice. Hopefully you're feeling well rested now. Dan! Oh, good lord, what? No, not yet. Pepe note. I'm sorry. Oh, Anunnaki, I watched a little bit of the Ancient Gods Part 2 being played yesterday. Holy hell, does that look tough. Oh my goodness. It looked absolutely brutal at a couple points. It is. I can say, Marrow, there wasn't a ton to really see in it. Like, there was only like 10 seconds of gameplay, I would say. I don't think it's much of a spoiler. I think it's more like a state of existence kind of thing for it, Marrow. Yeah, it didn't... Oh, shit. I was running in the corner. It didn't have a ton of gameplay in it. I mean, if you're really interested in it, I would say just go ahead and watch it. I doubt you'd see anything that would, like, jeopardize the experience for you or anything like that. No! 1 minute of Twitter, it's oh god, yeah. Release the game, Baby Rage. Give me what I want right now, Baby Rage. Give me an update that tells me exactly when it's coming out and how long it's going to be and how much I'm going to have to pay for it and how much you're going to pay me for it for making me wait in anguish. Baby Rage. Yeah, now that one I would suggest looking away from. I've seen the trailers. There was apparently some gameplay shown. I did not watch that. Twitter is a wild place. It's something alright. I've been proud of myself. I've been getting further and further away from Twitter. I mean, I use it for stream and everything stuff still, and I do check it, but it's not. I'm nowhere near on there as much as I used to be. I feel much healthier for doing so. But yeah, the Dying Light thing wasn't so bad. But then again, there's really not much to see just as a whole, Marrow. I mean, so I don't know, you know, you don't have to see it either. Above all, the idea was they said it would be out, they put 2021 as the probable release. Anunnaki, the only time I would suggest maybe having a Twitter is if you start streaming and everything, it's a good resource for that, because you can post when you go live. Beyond that, though, I'd stay away. Exactly, yeah, exactly, Marrow. It's another one of them games that you can tell they probably released the trailer for a little too early. Like they didn't release the trailer for, they revealed a little too early. And, yeah. Hey there, Emery, how's it going? Dan in the daylight, oh god, I hate it. There's glare on my TV. It's bright. But yeah. Coming in with that Heepo. Alright, it's good to see you, man. Yeah, we got a 7-game marathon today, so I had to get started early. Dan by daylight, oh god. Well, just as long as I don't have any creepy baby as my means of offense, I think I'll be fine. But like, I think they revealed Dead by Daylight 2 way too early. Or Dying Light 2, I mean, way too early. They would have been better off waiting. Fuck. Like, wait until the game is almost done, then reveal it. So then it's like, man, you can post a release date. Or something. These teasers that are like 2 years out from the game being ready are... I don't think they're a good idea. Gonna go to the store for a bit? Okay, sounds good, Stereo. Yeah, exactly, Mara, exactly. You know it's gotta be a lot, the game's just taking too long. And... think if we don't even know about the game until, like, a big hurdle is passed there or something. People would be excited for it, and, like, because people would be excited for a game for a while until it reaches a point, like, then there's, like, a point where you go over the peak of that, and people just start getting frustrated and tired of waiting for it, and then it gets to the point that it almost makes their expectations get unreasonably high, and everything else. Because now what people will say is, well, it took them this long to do it, it better be great, kind of thing. And so if it isn't, like, perfect or whatever, it's gonna get ripped to shreds because it took too long. Yeah, exactly. Regular, yeah, that's fine, Deadlink. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah, I would agree with that. You know, like, because Final Fantasy VII Remake and Resident Evil 2 Remake both went way too long without showing stuff, especially Final Fantasy VII. Now, granted, that they scrapped so much of that game and redid it in-house because they were apparently unhappy with the team that was doing it. So that's a little bit different, but at the same point, if you have to go through that process, it probably means you shouldn't have told people the game was happening at all if you had to scrap it and start over. Like, probably a little too early. Yeah, Marrow. Well, yeah, not a whole lot of, like, real updates. But yeah, it was announced, like, what, 3, 4, 5 years ago now? Something like that? Sabotage United Sea of Stars was announced about 2 years ago. Yeah, okay, I can get with I can agree with that, Deadlink. I think that's good. Yeah, I'm totally good with that. You know, because yeah, you're just constantly being engaged then. Like, to me, I mean, you know, I thought the best job of that was Resident Evil 7, because it was revealed, it was a mystery when it was being revealed of what it even was. Oh, what is that turn? It was a mystery of what it even was. Fuck this game. And, it's like, it reveals that at an E3, and then the very next January after that E3, it releases. To me, I'd prefer that model. Go faster. I'm trying, Wolfpack. That zombie wouldn't let me. I mean, we could have to wait to the exact same release day, but anticipation, I mean, there is a thing with it. You know, like, South Park made a whole episode of, of Cartman not being able to be patient and having to freeze himself, sending himself into the future. So, I think that's a perfect example of, like, why not to have these long waits. Oh, you mean later this year, Anunnaki? Probably didn't need that herb, but whatever. That's good too. And one thing I will say about Dying Light that gives them a huge pass, in my opinion, a huge pass on the whole thing, is they've continued to support Dying Light 1 really this whole time. That game has had more patches and updates and DLCs and all this stuff added post-launch than any I can remember. That isn't like an MMO type of deal, obviously. Because it just had a 5th anniversary release, and it had special added DLC packs you can get for that. So at the very least, I mean, at least there's something there.
Reaching 30% of pressure threshold.
Magic skeletons and monsters. Nice. There we go, still spending money on it. Nice. Yeah, speaking of that game is actually going to be our next community challenge, by the way. It's going to be to redeem a casual playthrough of it. Of Dying Light. I've never played it all the way through. I've only played it for a little bit. I meant to start it up today, but I forgot before I started stream. So I'll have it ready for tomorrow. I was gonna do the Last of Us speedrun, but I want to wait a little bit because I want Dead Space to have some time. I've got a good rotation going right now, and I want to avoid learning something new right in the midst of all that, even if it is just for a short challenge. But yeah, so I think Dying Light's a good option. It's a good thing for a community challenge, I think, too, because it's gonna take it'll take multiple streams to do. I think I have up through the following Anunnaki. Like when that set that had the following included came out, I got that when it was on sale on PSN. Guy's gone. That's weird. Our is fun, but no updates since the second one. You need to play at least the fall. Okay. Well, I mean, if it's included, I'll play it. I don't know. I won't commit to spending any more money on it, but I'll play what's there. The only way I wouldn't is if I absolutely hate the experience, but I don't think that'll happen. It's a direct sequel to the main story. Oh, okay, cool, cool, cool. DLC has 2 endings, one canon and one not. Finish it, Miro. How different are the paths to the endings, Anunnaki? You don't need to go into too much detail because I don't want you to spoil anything too much, but like, is it a choice at the very end that determines it, or is it like a whole path of how you play? I guess is what I'm asking. Okay, gotcha. Thirds? Damn. Nice. Oh, again, though, they give you plenty of reason to keep playing their game. There you go, bro. Easy. Yeah, it's actually been at a GDQ, I believe, Meryl. I mean, I don't know how long that game actually is, but the way the movement works, the way the parkour and everything is, you can tell that game is just tailor-made to be speedrun. In that regard. It reminds me of Mirror's Edge, almost. Like, you just tell the movement in this game was going to be well received. Nice. Yeah, and you know, the nice thing with Dying Light, and you know, probably the biggest reason it's kind of a nice thing, but it's also probably the biggest reason I haven't finished it, is it's not, Dead Island. I played Dead Island and was not a fan of it at all. I played Riptide, and just thought it was mediocre at best. And I played Dying Light for a bit, and while it definitely felt better, looked better, all this stuff, I still couldn't help getting the vibe of just too much like Dead Island. I think I'm kind of over that now, so I think playing it won't be so bad. Dead Island Driller still is you bad. Damn, there's that many Anunnaki? Holy shit. And when you said a lot, you weren't kidding. Which seems the problem now. Yeah, Deep Silver, man. They are impossible to trust. They just, they always release scuffed stuff. They're like Bethesda, but nowhere near, like the games themselves at the base point are nowhere near as good either. Alright, Anunnaki, enjoy your food. I remember when, I think it was Metro was one of them that released, and it was kind of broken because of, was another one that they did. There was, I don't know, it always just feels like their stuff underwhelms for some reason. Although Metro and its Redux was fine. And Shenmue 3, ugh. Granted, they didn't develop that or anything, but just, again, something with their name on it. Exodus felt so damn slow. Yeah, Snake played that recently. I've never played it. I really liked the first, well, when they did the Redux versions of the first two, I really enjoyed those. But I've never played Exodus, and Snake kind of had some issues with it himself. You mean, and when you say slow, do you mean like the pace of the game, or it just, the shooting and everything just literally felt sluggish, slow? Everything felt sluggish. Ugh. Yeah, in this day and age, you just can't be like that. There's just too many good, especially FPS games, that just don't make that mistake. Running, shooting, reloading. Yeah, that's disappointing. I don't know what it is. I've had this little, like, nagging cough past few days. It really starts up when I start streaming because I'm... Well, I assume it's mostly just because I'm talking a lot more and everything, but... Ugh. Yeah, definitely, Marrow. Cough? Yeah, a little bit of one. Yeah, I think it is, too. Because we've gone from where it was, like, cold to where it warmed up to, like, in the 50s to cold again, and now today it's in the probably in the 60s or close to it. Yeah, that can wear on anybody quick. Oh god, no, that's awful. Yeah. Either one of those numbers are fine enough, but man, having it be like that is that's too much. Oh, you bastard. Yeah. Yeah, we don't. The sun isn't like it is there here, probably until summer, and then when it's summer there, it's even worse. I'm sure. Alright. Not too bad. Let's just have Black Tiger be nice on our way out here and be good. Oh. Okay. I took a bit of a bad line, but it might have actually been beneficial. I think it may have led to Black Tiger missing that shot. Land, exactly, Deadlink, exactly. I love that. I think I've said it before, but man, I love that Toad emote, by the way. It's good. Okay, that was a little blunder, but that's okay. Little ahead of myself, that's all. Well, it sure always seems the way that thing is rocking that that crate is just gonna go flying off one of these times. Let's put the grenade launcher on the hooks. Easy. I like the way you think. Ooh. Bear E. Yeah, there is a way to skip that cutscene playing. It saves like 1 second or something, but... Very, yes. Poor Barry. Hey, Koala, you're late? Well, there's still a long way to go. We're gonna be here a while. I got 7 runs lined up tonight. It'll be a bit. That's all right. That's all right. Well, it's yeah. I am on like, you know, like 4.5 hours earlier than I usually am. So if I'm gonna play in. So that works, I'm able to watch? Hell yeah. That's great to have you. Yeah, my degen hours aren't for everybody. Especially when we get to that late stretch of like midnight to 3 a.m. or my usual ending time. And we'll still be on that time tonight, but starting earlier is all. Right there, that's my favorite room of the run, because that means we're done seeing hunters for the playthrough. That last door. Done with hunters and dogs, both. Alright, making good time. Hopefully Lisa cooperates here. Yeah, doing an invisible enemy mode earlier this week. Holy crap, was Lisa stressful. There was one point where I thought she was over by Wesker in the Chris run. It ends up, yeah, she's right next to me. The descent into madness towards Lisa's cabin. Harry shooter. Or you don't have to do anything, Barry. That's okay. No berry percent. Thanks for the help, man. I give him back his magnum, and this is what how he repays me. Thanks for nothing, Bear E. And he just realized that Lisa could end up knocking him into the abyss as well, so he didn't want any part of that. Boom. Vroom. Hey, you remember when we were playing Daymare and had to figure out that one puzzle using the like Greek lettering or whatever it was? I forget exactly what it was. But I had to use that on the keyboard to solve it. What a time that was. Good old Daymare, the game of games. It was a true landmark game of the channel, I've got to say. You know, it's amazing the similarities between that game and Overblood, though. Overblood was much funnier than that game, but oddly enough, they both have really terrible end sections, and yeah, actually have a very similar feel to them. Dan! Oh, good God, what could you possibly want now? Got a whole brisket from the store and your mouth is watering from the possibilities. Nice. A whole brisket. Yeah, there's a lot of good possibilities there. Brisket peep-o fat, indeed. Serving size 1. A whole brisket serving size 1. I like it. Yeah, Anunnaki, hope the food was good, speaking of which. Oh. Lasagna? Ooh, very nice. There, Jesus. 14 pounds is barely enough for me. I get a well-earned peep-o fat. Better make it 20, yeah, there you go. No. Oh my God. I love the way it just plops down. I thought the run was over right there. I was way too close. You know, you're not wrong on it, Hockey. That's great. What's Gorgasm? Right there. I didn't fire. Bye, Wesker. Pretty much.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and
Wow.
the self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs.
Damn! Oh, good lord, what? Yeah. They're actually, yeah, that's getting a re-release. I didn't know the listing was up yet, though. Yeah, that was announced a bit ago that it's happening. No date. Oh, no, okay. Well, I have a feeling it's pretty soon, though, if they got the listing up. It'll probably be like August or something like that. Just a wild guess.
Come on, come on!
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. 3 minutes.
Ugh. May 25th. Oh, okay. Wow. By the way, it's like a massive PB, this thing. May 25th though, that's not bad. Ah, yes, the old Marathon PB. The one thing I know about those games is apparently they're quite good, but quite challenging. The Shinji Megami, or Megami games. Hey, thank you, Dudlink. Hey, thank you, Anunnaki. That was a really good run. There was the only real trouble point was when I tried to use the broken flamethrower without having the broken flamethrower yet. Yeah, well, making those adjustments helped a lot. Turning that damn V-Sync off.
Jill, you did a fine job.
106.38. Not too shabby. Wide peepo happy.